First time I heard about chiropractic was from my basketball coach. I was in fourth grade and he coached our team all the way to eighth grade. So over the years I got to know him. I would go to his office and he would perform adjustments all day long. And I had never experienced that. So one day somebody on my team got hurt. He pulls him over to the side, does a little neck adjustment on the sideline, and the kid went right back into the game like nothing ever happened. And so I was kind of intrigued at that point.
So chiropractic has been part of my life since I was born. My dad was a chiropractor, and I was checked and adjusted from the early minutes of my life and adjusted thousands of times. I had no idea what a medicine cabinet was. We didn't have any drugs in our house, and adjustments were the first thing that we always did when somebody had any issues, and we got regularly checked and adjusted.
So I think a lot of people have a misconception about chiropractic and what it can do. Over the years, we've really hounded on people that neck pain and back pain, that's what you need to come to a chiropractor before. But I saw a lot of amazing things happen that weren't really necessarily neck pain and back pain.
Windsor autopsies, there was a Dr. Windsor, a medical doctor, opened up cadavers, dead bodies, and looked and found the different organs that were good or not good when the person died. Almost every time that he found a diseased organ, he'd follow it when the nerve was followed back to the spine. There was a spinal degeneration, subluxation that had degenerated at the same level. The nerves go two ways. It's a two-way communication line that we deal with that God made in our bodies from brain to body, body back to brain. It's two-way communication. And so it can start out as an organ problem, but that communication to the brain is made to heal. But if there's a communication problem at the spinal level, it's going to have problems. And so it can start out as a spinal problem and blocking that signal to and from the organ, or as an organ problem. But they are highly correlated. Almost every time you're going to find a spinal problem, you're going to find an organ problem. You're going to find an organ problem, you're going to find a spinal problem. So chiropractic is way more than back pain, neck pain.
The brain, the spinal cord, and how intricate the nervous system is. A lot of people, when they come into the office, they don't understand the nervous system fully. And so just seeing the picture with all the muscles and the bones and everything taken away from the body and what's left with the brain and the spinal cord and all those nerves that go to every organ, cell, and tissue really kind of blew my mind on how intricate the body is and how just for us to function day by day, how many processes have to go correctly. And if there's a pinch or there's a nerve that's not functioning correctly, that's what we go in and we fix. Well, I don't heal anything. I'm just an electrician of the body. I like to go in and check those nerves and where they go and see if they're functioning properly. That's basically what we do as chiropractors.
The first chiropractic patient was a deaf man, got his hearing back after the very first adjustment 130 years ago. Most of the miracles that we see are things that we don't even know the person has. They come in with a heart problem, we adjust them, we open up that channel to the heart and get that the power back on again. That fuse box is turned back on, the power is on. And so we don't even know about half the miracles that we take part in. We keep people healthy, prevent problems that were underlying that we didn't even know of, they didn't even know they had.
I've been here almost 7 years going on now. I've adjusted thousands of patients, and I was really kind of jealous when I first started because Dr. Ben and Dr. Chapa had all these stories about how they've helped people get off medication and they've helped people avoid surgeries. As I started working here, I started to get to witness these. I felt them come in as a new patient on day one. They were struggling with pregnancy or blood pressure or thyroid medication, stuff that people wouldn't really think to come to a chiropractor with. And we helped those people with those issues. That lady that was struggling getting pregnant, she couldn't get pregnant for almost 2 years. And after a month of adjusting her, she got pregnant. Countless people have came in and chucked their blood pressure medication in the trash, medications that they don't really need to live. Right? So that's the coolest thing here is I've actually got to witness people come in day one with a multitude of problems and then they leave a different person.
Chiropractic is the most safe healthcare option on the planet. It's safer to get an adjustment than it is to take an aspirin. People understand the point of having our teeth checked, not based on if it hurts. I don't go to the dentist when my teeth hurt. I go to the dentist because I know regular maintenance on my teeth is going to keep my teeth, my dental hygiene, my mouth healthy for a lifetime. And how important is that compared to every nerve in the body communicating with every cell of the body? It's infinitely more important for the spine and the nerves to stay healthy compared to my teeth. And if we wore our spines on the outside of our body, I think people would take better care of our spines if we could see them every day in the mirror like we do our mouth.
I say to anybody, if you're facing surgery, if you're facing anything like that that's going in and it's minimally invasive, it's not minimally invasive. And you might not ever be the same after that surgery.
Knowing that the brain has to communicate with every cell of the body, every organ, through the spinal cord. If we don't maintain our spines, we are destined to have health problems, whether we know they're coming or not. A body can't stay healthy if there was a breakdown of the spine. And with today's life, sitting, standing, driving in cars, being on phones, sitting in front of televisions and computers, it is virtually impossible in the modern world to not have a spine deteriorate and degenerate. Everybody on the planet needs regular chiropractic checkups.